E3 here. Grateful to share my experience with you. I figure since I'm in this experience of the stage 4 brain cancer and all these seizures and extreme pain, if you could see that above my ear, it's like that's my abdomen on my head where the section of infected skull was cut out. And it kind of feels like more fluid is building up in it. It's definitely more painful. It's super painful even to lie down on my side right now. But I'm doing alpha lipoic acid enema. I think that's what it's called, ALA. It's like some sort of high antioxidant. Then I'm going to do coffee enema. So I'm laying down in the bathroom in pretty extreme pain. This type of pain, it's like the most beautiful thing in the world and the most painful thing in the world. So yeah, that's what I'm experiencing this morning. But the reason I'm sharing these videos is because I really believe that my experience and your experience, they are connected somehow. In our heart realm, in our living minds. So not the mind that was programmed by people who are in fear, but the mind when you're connected to your heart, when you're connected to your life purpose, when you're channeling Great Spirit through you. I call that the living mind. And my living mind is connected with your living mind. Our bodies are not connected right now, but our hearts and our living minds are. So, yeah, my experience might seem separate from your experience, and it is in many ways, but my prayer is that my experience can help you wherever you are, even if you're in Australia, Sweden, London, San Francisco, New York, North Carolina, upstate New York, wherever you are. Our hearts and our living minds are connected. So when you're connected to your unique vibration, when you're in your unique flow state, when you're channeling Great Spirit, however you like, and sharing your love with other people, we are deeply connected. So I'm grateful for your support, because when I really feel like it's hard to describe when I've had so much pain and so much stress on the body that there have been times, especially last year, right after the brain tumor diagnosis and the first brain surgery, there was a lot of, for the first month, I pretty much gave up, ate anything that I wanted to. I figured, well, I already have brain cancer. Who cares if I eat some gluten pizza, even though I'm allergic to gluten, and that food in general is usually not the best for healing. But for a month, I just ate the crappiest foods I can imagine eating, just sat around and watched TV. After the brain surgery, took opioids when I didn't even really need them. I mean, there was extreme pain, but sometimes I took extra just like using it as a drug, not as a medicine. So my point in sharing this is that I noticed when there's the fear, the anxiety, the like giving into the darkness inside, you could say, or like feeding those fears and reactions. I've observed this past year, but for many years, it's almost like there are entities in the universe that want to feed off of our fear and our worry and our negative thoughts. It's like, I know in the past when I've gotten really angry, and I'm not talking about healthy anger and channeling it for like a higher vibration, but I'm talking about letting that type of negative anger consume oneself. It's like, it's draining. Why is it draining? Because there are entities in this planet. There are, you could say, light and dark entities. And we are, as human beings, we are between heaven and earth, you can say. So we have access to all different realms. The darkest of the dark and the lightest of the light, and the most integrated of the most integrated. So my practice, and I believe this is how we are connecting. It's like when you are transmuting energies in your life, which means transmuting emotions, thoughts, and of course actions, into a frequency that's more in aligned with your unique vibration, and you call in more of those energies in your environment, then you are literally helping me right now, because we are connected and we are part of the collective energy field. So I would like to give you lots and lots of gratitude for whatever work you're doing in your life. If you want to call it work, you could call it play. It's like a big playground now, right? COVID, lockdowns, fears, for me, brain cancer, extreme pain. Like that would make most people, I think, want to jump off a bridge. Or, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe most people are resilient, but I know for me, at times it's like, wow, this pain is so strong. And having to really explore, well, do I want to stay in this body? Do I want to leave this body? How, like, my mind and my heart are strong, but how much can the body handle of this? So I think these things are worth exploring. Exploring what is suicide, what is our relationship with it, what is our relationship with leaving the body, with staying in the body, what is our relationship with pain, what is our relationship with pleasure. So it's like, wow, this is so intense for me. And then also, this has been a beautiful practice in noticing language. Like, if there are a few big goals that I would have in life, or a few big ways that I want to live, like, do you remember that space when you were a child before the language came in? I think we all have those memories inside. And when we are feeling our unique vibration, we're reconnecting with that space. So when we're in our unique flow state, channeling love and great spirit through us in whatever way we want to, we're reconnecting with that space inside before the, what I call the passive machine mind language, came into our consciousness. And that's the space I'm trying to stay connected with as much as I can. And it's been kind of challenging because I love to channel creativity in so many ways. But because of this extreme pain, the extreme limitations in the body, I have to like go even deeper than creation, but feeling that vibration first. You could call it stillness, but for me, I call it my unique vibration. Like, it feels like love, feels like happiness. Yeah, so yeah, wishing you the best, and keep on having faith in whatever's real for you. So I will definitely keep up the good fight. And for me, the good fight means staying connected to my unique vibration, keeping the dreams alive, facing death every day, literally, facing pain every day, but using this to bring more love into my life and to whatever I create. That's my goal. Easier said than done, but that's what feels right in my soul. If I'm going to die in a few days, I want to die in a way that adds positive energy to the world. If I live and I'm in pain, which I am right now, I want this to add positive energy to the world. If I live and heal and get out of pain and I'm able to create more, I want that to add positive energy to the world. So this is kind of a high goal that I'm reaching towards, but I want whatever happens in my life and in the world, I want it to, it's hard to describe. I want it to be part of God's will, part of love's will, part of my deepest soul's will, and for the benefit of myself, the plants, the animals, all humans on all realms, and the earth herself. So thank you for joining me on this journey that I'm on. And my prayer is that my journey and the work that I'm doing in my own life can assist you. And together we can create a beautiful, beautiful, very beautiful earth. Just imagine how many beautiful people there are on the earth. You're one. You're an amazingly beautiful person, a powerful person. So just imagine that multiplied by how many? Thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, hundreds of millions, so many. So right now we're kind of just preparing our souls and our minds for the beauty that's coming into this planet. So this is my prayer for myself and for you. Oh, with that being said, I'm going to do the E3 affirmation if you'd like to join me. You could do it sideways also, like I am. May this prayer go out to every cell in my being and all beings on all realms. 3 rounds if you'd like to join me. The whole point is to do your best with the affirmation and then awaken positive energy that will have a positive momentum in your whole day. Okay, let's begin. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic, just as I am, just as the situation is, the pain, the challenges, the cancer, the world, everything, just as it is. I am embodied, empowered, and ecstatic, deep in my core. And may you be as well. E3 here, wishing you well.